Hi everybody, this is Dr. Reyes-Fournier. I will be your instructor here for Foundations of Professional Psychology. If this is your first course at Purdue Global, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to just do two things today. I want to do a little walk through the classroom for those of you who are brand new to this, and then I want to discuss what we're going to be doing during Unit 1. Okay, so this is your landing page, your home screen. Here are your announcements. Please read the announcements. Everything that you're going to need in the classroom will be in your announcements, not just in this class, but in every class you take here at Purdue. And then you're going to go to, let's see, content. In the content, you're going to find the table of contents, which has absolutely everything. You're going to find your syllabus. You're going to open up your syllabus, and here you will see your syllabus that has everything that you need to know. Go ahead and, if you want to download it, don't print, save a tree. Do the right thing, but you could see it right there whenever you need to. That explains the class in detail. Faculty information. This is where you click and you will find me. There is everything you need to know about me, including my phone number, my email, and you can read that at your leisure. Know that you can contact me anytime. You can text me. I am available all the time, literally, usually. Okay, course resources. Why do you need this? You're going to be going through not just content of the class, but you're also going to be looking at things like credentialing and career options for whatever your specialization is. You want to go through all of these. If you're wondering how it is that we're going to grade you, every class will have here grading rubrics. If you click on the grading rubric, this is for your discussions. You're going to be doing at least 1 or 2 weekly discussions where you write out the answer to whatever question is for your discussion. I'm going to show you that in a second. And this is how you need to do it. You're going to write at least 350 words. At least 350 words. That comes out to be about 2 to 3 paragraphs, okay? In those 2 to 3 paragraphs, you need to have what we would call a substantive post. It needs to have substance to it. You need to have details to it. You also need to have research and citations supporting what you're saying, okay? So this is not just your opinion that you're writing about. After you do that, you're also going to respond to 2 of your classmates, and that also needs to be substantial. 100 words for each of those responses. It'd be great if you could cite and reference in those as well. Citing and referencing in APA style is required in everything that you do in graduate school. I'm not even going to say in this class, it's in graduate school, period. I'll go back to content. This is the seminar rubric. Your seminar will be on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. To be able to find that, you're going to go to your classroom. Here you are on your landing page. Looks kind of like this, but with your own picture, not mine. Go to your classroom like that, and it'll say My Seminars. Click on that, and you're going to go to the seminar. And during the seminar, you are allowed to type in a chat. I'll be talking. You'll be listening, and you could ask questions while we talk. For this course, you're going to have 2 assignments. The first assignment will be due on week 4 or Unit 4. That's at the end of Unit 4, so that'll be due on the Tuesday midnight of Unit 4 because our weeks start on Wednesday. And this is the rubric for it. So you're going to follow the instructions. I'm sorry, I just went totally blank. You're going to follow the instructions, and you're going to follow your rubric, making sure that you have addressed each part of the rubric, okay? And you will see that every single rubric that you will have here at Purdue is going to have a writing style, mechanics, and APA style, and it is graded separately. Sometimes you'll find fantastic papers that don't do APA style, and that's 20 points lost in that. For Unit 9, you're going to create a career plan, and in this degree plan, you're going to follow the directions also and make sure that you hit every point in the instructions. including the rubric stuff, including your licensing and all the other things that you're going to need. All right, so back to content. Okay, those are your rubrics, course documents. When you start writing things, when you are doing your coursework in terms of, like, let's say for Unit 1. Unit 1, I'm just going to go into the classroom again so that you see how I do this. Let's say you're going to write your discussion. You're going to go into the classroom, go to content, swip down to Unit 1. You're going to do your readings. You're going to go to your discussion. Okay? Before you do that, introduce yourself. Go to Introduction, start a thread, and introduce yourself and answer those questions. Then you're going to go to Unit 1 discussion. You're going to read the discussion questions, start a thread, and answer those questions. Okay? In Unit 1, you are going to be talking about such interesting things as scholar practitioner and things like that. For that specific discussion, you have this article that you could read to understand what the scholar practitioner model is. Liminal perspective, meaning transitional perspective. How do you transition to becoming a scholar practitioner? You could also do more research on it. You could just do a simple Google search and it'll open up to things like on ResearchGate. I just did a Google search, and this is actually one of the better known articles written about it. It's in a book titled Encyclopedia of Distributed Learning, and this is where they present the scholar practitioner model, one of the first places where they did that. If you want to be really bold, you can go to the library. Back on your home page, here you click on My Studies, here's Library, you click on that. It'll take you to this page where you will put in Scholar Practitioner Model, hit Search, and then one of the articles that'll come up, actually I'll just take you back to the other ones. It'll look like this, and it'll have all the stuff on Scholar Practitioner Models, and these are articles. Now, here we want to have peer-reviewed articles, so it'll take things out like anything from a magazine. It'll remove things like books or anything like that, and there you get some very good articles. Science-based practitioner model is also technically a scholar practitioner. Just a quick word on that. Scholar practitioner is basically saying that you are going to use evidence-based research practices that are, evidence-based practices that are presented in research that has been peer-reviewed, that has substantial understanding that this is what works in your practice. So whether you're going into addiction or ABA or IO, it's not just what you like. It is what has been proven to work that you're going to be using with your clients in the future. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the classroom. Okay, so that's your Unit 1. After you finish writing your thread, you're posting your discussion, you're going to respond to 2 classmates. Okay, and you do that by the end of Tuesday midnight. The earlier you post, the more conversation you could have in class, the more you're going to learn in class. So that's my little 2 cents on that. Of course, everybody is busy, and you can do things at your leisure or when you have time permitting you. Okay, so sample APA paper is here also in the course docs. It shows you how to do things. Another thing I'm going to recommend is if you go to, for example, okay, now it's going to take a while. Okay, if you go to Word, okay, it's going to do that, and hit on New Document, you could write here in the search bar APA, and then hit Search, the templates, and it will give you a template for an APA style report. Okay, and this is already formatted in APA style. All you need to do is, come on, it's not showing, there we go, is fill it in. See how it looks? It has everything there. You could take out the author notes because obviously you don't need that. It already has everything formatted, included your abstract, the running head, which is one of the hardest things that we learn how to do, and it really isn't hard at all, but you know, it's already set up for you. You go into the header, you fill in the title, it's already there. You make sure you fill in everything, and note that it already has headers, headings already set up for you. You have your level 1 headings, APA style, and level 2 headings, and 3 and 4 and 5. You don't need to use all of those. Okay, you just need to, usually, you know, for a paper for school, you're going to have level 1, level 2, maybe level 3, but that's pretty much it. And your references that are all set up for you, and then you could throw away everything else. Just delete as you see fit. But that is a cool way to make sure that your papers are always in APA style. All right, so quick reminders that your seminars Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Please be there on time. I do take attendance. It is mandatory. If you are not able to show up to your seminar, let's go back to content. Let's go to Unit 1. Let's go seminar. If you can't make it, okay, then you will listen to the recorded seminar, which you have all week to do because it's on Wednesdays, and then you will write a summary of the paper, and then you will put it in the Unit 1 seminar Dropbox. And that will be graded the same way the other ones are, in terms of, you know, that one you'll also need to do, make sure that you're writing correctly, you're not misspelling things, because that's, I do have to read for that. Okay, and week 1 has a quiz, so make sure that that is done also by the end of the week. Any questions, email me, text me, send up a flare. Don't worry about asking silly questions. Oh, here's one more thing. You want to check your grades, click on grades, and then you will have your grades there, and you will be able to see how you are graded. Okay? That is it. If there's any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. This is going to be a long one. Usually they're only going to be my weekly announcements for the unit are usually going to be only like 2 minutes. This one is special since I'm also giving you a tour of the classroom. Questions, email me. If not, welcome to class, and I'll see you Wednesday night.